Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the tangle Ilana by Mariet Lustenhouwer. All right, this is a grid-based tangle, and for this one, I'm going to do, we'll do this one in thirds, because that way you can get the best, see the best result from it. All right, oh, that's pretty good. A lot of times I am not so great at dividing these into thirds. Close is good enough. All right, so now you can pick, whichever direction you want to start. We're going to end up doing something in opposite corners. So I'm going to do this lower left corner, and the tangle consists of just little straight lines, or straight-ish lines. They don't even have to be straight, really. And let me throw this in there also. Two ways to do this. One, I'm going to call it the flicking method. So that's like this. So you put your pen down and you kind of lift it off. So you flick your pen. Or you can just do very deliberate. Okay? Up to you. I kind of like the flicking type method. So I'm going to start in this corner here. Let's see, make sure that you can see. Yes, you can. All right. And from the corner, going out. Oh, I'm doing a combo is what I think I'm doing. There we go. I like that. So from the corner, just scattering some straight lines out to kind of round in that corner. If I was doing this in slow motion, I kind of go up the middle, sort of subdivide, and then fill in. That's a great way to do it, just to make sure that it's kind of full. And then of course you can add in some extras if you want, or come up the middle and then fill in one direction, fill in the other side. So we're going to do this in the same corner, in each box of the grid. Sometimes a little deliberate is not a bad idea, especially when it's like I seem like I'm not like this one is just a little bit a little organic looking. There we go. That helps. And you do kind of want to fill the corner, and I'll share why in a little bit as we finish. Hey, that looks okay. There we go. I'm almost, well, up to you. On on Mariet's step out, which is in the description section, you will find those links. She stops after the next step that we'll do, and calls that a double, and then you can continue, and she calls it, she calls it a single and then a double as we continue. But I'm almost thinking that could look kind of neat just on its own, just stopping with having one in in each corner. But the step out goes on, so we're going to do the opposite, or the diagonal corner, same thing. And so up to you how far you want to go. Now you don't necessarily want to have these touch, but you could probably end up getting kind of close. And this just adds an interesting look, an interesting texture, to your tangle, wherever you might want to add this in. And there we go. Did I get them all? I got them all. And there we have it. So that would be what she calls the single. And the next steps, if you choose to do them, would be to do these opposite, the two remaining corners. And it would look, let me straighten this camera a little bit, because since I'm not, there we go. Okay. And so what's interesting about this is when you do all four corners, it really disguises the grid. So unless you know it's, you know to look for it. I mean, you're not necessarily going to see, like here, this is a little bare. This one is kind of close enough together, some of these, where you don't notice it. It's not so visible. So it's a really, really neat effect. They look like, I don't know, like pom-poms, or maybe it's allium. I'm thinking of a flower, not really dandelions, when they go to seed. But yeah, it's just a neat tangle. Now on this one, I did, as I was playing with it, I did put some graphite in the center, which kind of darkened it a little bit. So if you wanted to add a little bit more contrast, you could do that and just, have it come out a little ways, from that center. Just, I just put a little bit here and then went out in a circular motion. So I didn't want to bring out too much because it's kind of neat having this kind of look like wisps, sort of. But anyway, so single, double, neat idea, neat tangle. I like it when they're simple and have a really neat effect to them, and and also to disguise that grid line. Sometimes it's neat to do that. So I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, would love to have a thumbs up or a like. Feel free to share it, and if you like it enough to see more, would love to have you be a subscriber to the channel. Just hit that subscribe button, and below the step out links in the description section, you'll find ways to connect with me if you so desire. If you're enjoying, if you're watching these and you enjoy them, maybe you want to join for a live class. I do them every week. You can take a look every week, and then every once in a while, more than once a week for the free ones. And then I have some ones that I do charge for as well. But all the information is on my website, or feel free to connect with me. Leave a comment, and would love to have you join us for some tangling fun. All right. So with that, thanks again so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.